White flour is very useful for daily baking and will remain so in any future collapse or dystopian future scenario. It is much easier than grinding wheat into something our body is familiar with, where suddenly eating a diet of wheat can be hard on some people's digestion. If properly stored, white flour will last for years. In my own experience, I've used 20-year-old white flour that was frozen and packed in buckets without oxygen absorbers or vacuum packed in Mylar. It was still good for baking after that time, but did turn stale in a few weeks once opened. Properly vacuum packed with oxygen absorbers will help with that problem. If there's a disruption of services and you have to do your own baking, a 30-pound bucket of flour will go quickly before it becomes stale. Your parents would keep flour on the shelf for years without any special preparations, and other than bugs, it remained perfect. Speaking of bugs, I've ground wheat that was full of bugs and made bread out of it with no problems. My mother-in-law never complained of any ill taste or texture when I gifted her the bread. Another advantage of storing flour is that you will still have it if the shelves are bare, such as in the spring and summer of 2020. As inflation continues to go up, and you can be using flour in 10 years at this year's price. To make sure I kill any bugs in the flour, I will freeze it for 3 days and then let it sit on the table warming up for 3 days. You could also add bay leaves to keep bugs away. Make sure you get food grade buckets. I also write in multiple spots on the bucket what's inside of it. And in worst case scenario, I also have it on the Mylar bag, so if I open a bucket, the bag will still have what's inside of it without having to break the seal of the bag. Also make sure the lids you get are the ones with the tearaway strip and the rubber gasket so you have a good tight seal. A 5-gallon bucket and bag will hold 30 pounds of flour. You'll have to shake the bucket and push it down a little bit with the bag to fit it all in. I use an iron set on high to seal all but 3 inches of the bag. I do both sides to get a good seal. I'm adding 2,500 cc's of oxygen absorbers. Seal your lid down using a rubber mallet.